Hello, it's Lasse here. We're doing special interviews about local marketing and how to be a social media consultant, and also celebrating the launch of the new book, Smart Social Media. And today I'm talking with Richley. Thanks for being in our special interview.
My pleasure.
And he will tell you why local marketing and social media management is so big opportunity, and also how to take your marketing to the next level. So let's start with social media management. Your company is doing it a lot. Can you tell why it is such a big opportunity right now?
Well, every now and then, if you're smart, you get lucky if you work hard. So, you know, what I believe is right now, this very moment, the wind is at our favor. The wind is blowing our sails in the right direction. All the noise out there, there's so much noise about how important it is to have social media, how important it is to be on the internet, how important it is to have a great strategy. It's everywhere. Everybody's talking about this. So there's never been a time when professionals have heard more, you must have this, you must have this, but they don't know where to get it, and they don't know how to do it. And therefore, if you have the ability to learn about this kind of the services that you can offer, and then go out there and share that knowledge, people will hire you. We represent dentists, doctors, surgeons, ophthalmologists, chiropractors. We represent all these different service professionals who are super busy. They're hearing from everywhere that they must have this service. So it's making it so easy on us. We offer our services, we do it at a fair, reasonable price that enables a good profit, and we can go out there, and I think that anybody that's watching this right now can get informed, learn what they need to learn, go out and start talking to people, because believe me, they're already hearing from everywhere that they need this, Lasse, and therefore they're waiting for somebody to show them how to do it. And they're too busy to do it themselves, or they don't want to do it themselves because they're running their business.
That's awesome. And one of the good things is that your company already has a lot of clients, so you have a lot of expertise. And can you share some tips on how to close clients? So let's say that you are talking with the client and they are already like excited, interested, but they are missing something. They are thinking, oh, why I have to invest? So how do you close clients? Any tips you can share?
Sure. One of the things that I do is we do research. We pay attention. In other words, I don't just call a client and try to figure it out while I'm on the phone. I go and I look at their website, I look at their Facebook pages, I look at whatever they have, and I see where there's an opportunity to show them something that they could do that would make it better.
Yeah.
So that when I get involved with the conversation, and I'm saying this especially for somebody who's relatively new, because what I normally do is I say, well, let's just talk about your website, and then I just destroy it on the telephone. But, but the other way to do it, which I think is equally effective, is to say, can you see how if on your website you did this, 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 and this? Can you see how if your page, if your Facebook page had this on it and it was connected back to your main site, people could experience your messaging, they could really know much more about you and how much more effective that would be. In other words, offer them ways of saying, oh yes, I can see that, oh yes, I can see that, oh yes, I can see that. Because if you get them nodding yes enough times, then they're going to say, well, how do I get you to do that for me?
Perfect.
See, it's a really effective way. So the answer is do your homework. Do some work, don't be lazy, you know, take a little bit of time to find out a way in which you can help the client and then share that with them.
Yeah, and that's a great tip, because they will see you as a consultant and not as a salesman or something. And can you share, we are here in Sarasota in a marketing seminar, and you were doing your seminar on something really exciting, which I will be applying in many of the people who were listening to you. So it's about why marketing and how big companies like Apple are using it, and especially like how everybody can use it. So please share with us what is why marketing and why people should start to apply it.
Sure, happy to. Well, here's the reality. People don't buy what you do. They buy why you do it. In other words, they buy the belief that they have that you are offering them a solution to a problem or a need or want that they have. And therefore, if you start talking about, oh, well, this phone does this, 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 and this, and this phone has this, 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 and this, and this phone is the best because this, 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 and this, you're distinguishing yourself in no way at all from any other phone. In the last launch, Apple, for example, the iPad 3 launch, which was a few months ago, we have all the numbers on that, so it's worth sharing that one. Apple did exactly the opposite. Apple told us what they believed first,
Wow.
and then what the device did second. So if you watch the video for the iPad 3 launch, it started out, we believe technology is at its best when it's invisible. And then they went on to describe the technology. But first they enabled people to say, hey, I believe that too. That's great. You're my kind of people. If you believe what I believe, I want to be with you.
Wow.
And then they become, and this is so key, they become not just a client, a loyal client. Think about people that stand in line, wait all night long to be the first person to get the iPhone 5, even though their iPhone 4 works perfectly well.
Yeah.
Why? Because they're super loyal clients, because Apple tells them what they believe, not what they do. Wall Street is completely mistaken. Wall Street thinks that Apple is so successful because they make great telephones, great computers, and great products. That's not true. Apple is so successful because they have created an incredible base of loyal, raving, maniac, fanatical fans, because they told them what they believe first, and enable all those people who believe what Apple believes to say, I'm an Apple person. To the point where somebody says to me, I'll give you $10,000
Yeah.
to change from your iPhone. I'd say no. No, I'm a capitalist. If you said I'll give you $100,000, I'd say okay, I'll do it, and I would change. But you know what? I would feel bad.
Yeah.
Even as I'm cashing the check for the $100,000, I would feel like I was a traitor because I was going against the one that I believe in.
Right.
That's what you want. You want to use why marketing to create ideal, loyal clients who believe what you believe, will tell everybody about you, and will come back over and over and over to buy your products and services.
That's amazing and so powerful. Now, many people are thinking that only Apple can use this, but how can normal entrepreneurs start using it right now?
Right now, because you tell people what you believe based on your why. In other words, you discover why you're here. Maybe you're here to find a better way of doing things. Maybe you're here to create relationships based upon trust. Maybe you're here to make a difference in the world. You need to know what your why is, obviously. And then you tell people your why first, how you bring that why to life second, and what you do or what you have third. Let me give you an example. Let's say it's a dentist.
Yeah.
So most dentist advertising is going to go like this. Hi, at the offices of Dr. John Smith, we offer veneers, crowns, smiles, implants. We have a friendly staff, a convenient location, comfortable hours, 20 years of experience, and there's no need that we can't take care of with your teeth. Come see us. And they distinguish themselves, and that's what all those advertising sounds like.
Right.
As opposed to, imagine that it was an advertisement that went something like this. At the offices of Dr. Jane Smith, we believe in relationships that are based upon trust. Before we work together, we want to get to know you, and we want you to get to know us, so that you can feel really comfortable when you're sitting in the dental chair that you're going to be taken care of in the way that you know you're going to be taken care of. If that sounds like a dentist that you'd like to work with, give us a call for a free consultation.
Wow.
Totally different.
Yeah.
You didn't have to say anything about the veneers and the crowns and the implants. You didn't have to tell me how many hours, what hours to work, convenient location, none of that. Tell me what you believe first.
Yeah.
Then set up the appointment second. That's all about why. Tell me why you're here, why you exist, why I should care, and then let me vote.
Wow.
And oh, by the way, if I don't believe what you believe, perfect. I'm not the right fit for you. Go away. Go somewhere else. We don't want bad customers. We don't want bad clients. We only want the ones who believe what we believe, who become loyal, ideal clients for the long term.
Amazing. And can you share, this is already what you have been sharing. I recommend everybody to take action and implement right now. But can you share where people can learn more about this?
Yeah, it's very simple. It's at whymarketingformula.com. So why, W-H-Y, whymarketingformula.com. Go there, check it out. There's a longer video that explains exactly how the biology of the brain works, how you can really understand how to communicate your why, what to do, and then how to spread that message everywhere.
Wow. Amazing, amazing. And thanks so much for sharing all this information, and we recommend everybody to get started right now.
Thank you.
Thank you.